Syrian media reporting more than a dozen people died in an airstrike by Israeli jets on a Syrian airbase. That's after an apparent chemical weapons attack that killed women and children. These are images from first responders showing what they claim is the result of a poison gas attack on Saturday. Local reports claim at least 40 people died in the strike, although CBS News has not been able to independently verify those facts. On social media, the president is calling Syria's president, Bashar al-Assad, an animal and warns there will be a big price to pay for using chemical weapons. On WCCO Sunday Morning, Minnesota Congressman Jason Lewis agrees that something must be done.
I know he doesn't want to do what President Obama did and say, look, I'm going to draw a red line in the sand and then not do anything. So it wouldn't surprise me if there is a serious response to this, but I'm just saying it's very, very difficult when they are fighting the Sunni extremists that attacked us on 9/11, Assad and the Shias. If you go in there and leave a vacuum, like we did in Iraq, then who fills it?
Syria and all of its allies, including Russia, have denied responsibility for that attack. President Trump did recently say that American troops would be leaving the country soon. UN Security Council is holding two emergency meetings today. One meeting was called to demand an investigation and help for the victims. The other was called by Russia, presumably to get ahead of any criticism for the attack.
WCCO chief political reporter Pat Kessler joins us now on this Monday morning. Hello, Pat.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. And Republican Senator John McCain is criticizing President Trump's talks of pulling U.S. troops from Syria, saying it emboldened Syrian President Assad.
Yes, Senator McCain is consistent, at least. He also criticized President Obama for this. Let's go back and think about what we're seeing right now, this war crime we are seeing in Syria, with the images of women and children dying, suffocating from this poison gas dropped with barrel bombs, and the United States so far not acting. Senator McCain is saying it's time to do something. And what are we going to do? He was criticizing President Trump for saying we are going to pull out of Syria very, very quickly. The president said this seemingly off the cuff about a week ago. We'll be out of here very soon, believe me. He was saying that. And did that embolden President Bashar al-Assad and the Russians in Syria? It's very, very possible that's exactly what happened. But this, again, is what the president criticized President Obama for, saying we're going to leave Iraq early, signaling we're going to leave Afghanistan early. And it's a mess over there. They got to figure out what to do.
Another Republican senator, Lindsey Graham, said on CBS this weekend that the president, he's got to follow through on his tweeted threat, which was really interesting. I thought this is where we are in terms of international diplomacy, that senators are saying, well, the president tweeted that there would be a price to pay, and there better be one.
Yeah, the White House has always said that these are official comments of the president, so this is official. But as we know from the president's Twitter account, from his tweets, he doesn't often follow through on the threats that he makes. But this is also very important because this is what he criticized President Obama for. We just heard Republican Minnesota Congressman Jason Lewis talk about this, that President Obama set that red line and then did nothing when there was a chemical attack. And that is a very valid argument. Did that embolden Assad to go further and embolden the Russians to come in? So now Senator Graham says, you made this threat, now you must follow through with it. And I think that right now the Defense Department is trying to formulate different kinds of plans, and whatever happens is not going to be pretty.